This is Grace Notes. I'm Alan Button. On behalf of all of us here at the station, bringing you a special year-end edition. We thought it would be appropriate as we close out 2017 to dedicate our program to those artists we've lost during this last year, but who have left us some truly timeless music. We're celebrating their lives and their contributions to our lives, and we thank you for joining us. First up is a song by Fats Domino, who died in New Orleans in October at age 89. Fats Domino was born in New Orleans, and he helped establish New Orleans as a rock and roll hotbed in the 50s and early 60s. His piano playing style was widely imitated by other musicians, including Paul McCartney. Fats was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1986, and his music career spanned some 7 decades. His biggest hit was Blueberry Hill, and here he is, Fats Domino, with Blueberry Hill.
On Blueberry Hill,
That was Blueberry Hill by Fats Domino. Another octogenarian we lost this year was Glen Campbell. Glen died at the age of 81 in August, having sold over the course of his career more than 45 million records. His hits were unforgettable, but he actually may be best remembered at this point for his courageous battle with Alzheimer's disease. He was the son of a sharecropper. He was known not only for his music, but also for his work in television and for his acting. His biggest selling hit defined his onstage persona. Here it is, Rhinestone Cowboy.
I've been walking these streets rodeo like a rhinestone cowboy.
That was Rhinestone Cowboy by Glen Campbell. In March of 2017, we lost Joni Sledge. Joni, together with her 3 sisters, formed Sister Sledge in 1971. She wrote and produced many of the group's songs. In March, she died at the age of 60. Her love of family was evident in everything she did. Even the group's trademark hit spoke to the love of family. Here it is, We Are Family by Joni Sledge and her sisters. That was We Are Family by Sister Sledge. We asked our Life 103.1 midday host whether there was anyone that she would like to pay tribute to in particular. Here with the answer to that question is Robin O'Brien.
Hi, this is Robin O'Brien, and the artist we lost in 2017 that I would like to honor is Al Jarreau. Al Jarreau is a jazz singer extraordinaire who was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and passed away in February, a month shy of his 77th birthday and days after announcing his retirement. Jarreau produced sounds with his mouth that so mimicked instruments you had to look to be sure he hadn't picked up a horn and started playing. The sheer joy Al felt making music was evident on his face whenever you saw him perform. Throughout his career, Al Jarreau took home 6 Grammy Awards and was nominated for another 15. Now, the song I've picked out to commemorate Al Jarreau is deceptively simple at first. It's a cover of Since I Fell for You from the soundtrack for the TV show Moonlighting. Al also sang the theme song for that show, you may remember. I fell in love with this cover the moment I heard it, and for me, it is the definitive version of Since I Fell for You. It peaked at number 10 on the Billboard Adult Contemporary chart in 1986. Featuring the keyboard of Bob James and David Sanborn on sax, here is Al Jarreau starting out very polite, but eventually tearing it up with Since I Fell for You.
When you just give love and never get love.
That was Since I Fell for You by Al Jarreau. Don Williams died in September at the age of 78. He was known as a country music artist, but he was respected by rock and roll greats. His quiet and unassuming style earned him the nickname of Gentle Giant. Music was part of his life from an early age, beginning with his participation in a talent show at the age of 3 in his home state of Texas. Here he is with I Believe in You. That was I Believe in You by Don Williams. In October, we lost Tom Petty. Tom seemed destined to be a rock star after having met Elvis Presley on a movie set at the age of 11. He was born in Gainesville, Florida, and he joined several bands in the early stages of his music career, but he would have limited success until he formed the Heartbreakers in 1975. He also had success as a solo act and participated in the supergroup The Traveling Wilburys. Although he died too soon at the age of 66, he left a lifetime of great music. Here he is, Tom Petty, with Free Fallin'. We'll close our special Grace Notes tribute program with the granddaddy of them all, Chuck Berry. Chuck died in March. He truly was one of the founding fathers of rock and roll. His twangy guitar licks and his mesmerizing stage presence helped define the music that would become rock and roll. He was a member, in fact, of the first group of musicians to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He died at the age of 90. But his recording of Johnny Be Good will no doubt live on for a very long time. In fact, it was included on the Voyager 1 and 2 spacecrafts. As our own College of Musical Knowledge professor Will Robinson says, perhaps in time, others will discover his music. And speaking of Will, special thanks to him for compiling much of the information we've shared this evening. You've been listening to Grace Notes, our special New Year's edition, produced by Will himself. And for Will and all of us here at the station, Happy New Year. May 2018 be special for you in a good way. Thank you for joining us. And here he is, Chuck Berry with Johnny Be Good.